Okay, so I will be showing my sketchbooks from when I was 11 till I was 19. So I really hope you enjoyed this video because it took so long to record. I'm really happy I did this because now I have a forever video of everything I've drawn. Starting off with this first sketchbook, I was in 5th grade and 11. I don't know if I finished it when I was 12 or 11, but this book is really short. It's one of my shortest sketchbooks. So this was my first ever drawing, and it was just a random anime character I found on Google. I don't even know who she is or if I could even find this image again, but most images on here, if you can tell me where it's from, please let me know. I used to use a bunch of just Sharpies and just any sort of pens, so it would never work out for me because I was just testing things out. If you guys remember the magic pens in the ad where they would change colors depending on what pen you would have, and you would change the colors with the white pen, that shit was so much fun for me as a kid. And so I made a bunch of doodles. I would love Zentangles, so I was in love with patterns and all those things. This is embarrassing. This is for the Seven Deadly Sins Bond, and I was so into him. It's just random drawings. When I was a kid, I didn't really fill up any sketchbooks, if you can see. It was just me drawing whatever I wanted, and no one could stop me from flipping the page and not giving a fuck. Like, I could have used both of these pages, but no, I just decided to draw in this tiny ass box that I could have made like 4 of them. But I think this was supposed to be a reference of Draculaura because that was the vampire I was so into, especially because my whole room was decorated of Monster High, so I was just in love with monsters and all those things. These were just pages of blobs of color. Like, they weren't even good color. It was just that. I was learning perspective and it wasn't working out for me because she looks so flat as a pancake. Like, where are her legs? Where's her feet? I just use dresses as an excuse to say, oh, I don't need to draw shoes. I don't need to know where her feet are. And her hands, I don't know what happened to her fingers. I think I was trying to draw them with the pen before I even tried to draw them in the pencil, and they came out black. This was my favorite drawing ever. She was my sacred, and I think I even copied it off of Google, so I don't even know why it was so special to me, but everything I did, it was just a piece of art to me. And whoever said I was bad at art, I would be like, wrong, and show them this exact picture. And also, I hated how I drew noses, but everyone in anime had like those tiny itty bitty noses, so I would try to copy that, but it just looks like it's looking to the right. Yeah, I don't know what this was about. This was kind of embarrassing for me. This was my favorite drawing, and I still like it. I think it's cute. It's just a kebab of a narwhal. I don't know if I saw it on TV. I don't know if I drew it because I just loved narwhals back then. But yeah, I didn't even color it in. I only colored the lettuce in and then just gave up after that. Another page of me just drawing like a melted popsicle. I never even had an Undertale phase. This was me just trying to draw popular things, and I think this wasn't even from me. I think this was from some artist because there's no way I was this creative to put like all these characters in there. Or maybe I was. I don't know. I think I'm just doubting myself. This next page is from my art class. I was just testing out what I wanted to do in my middle school class. I was super into art back then, so there was just a bunch of testing out things. And yeah, the oil pastels in that class weren't that good because all the kids would try to mix the colors. So I would just scribble them out here for my final project, which I'm glad I did because that looks like caca. I wish I really finished this drawing. This one was going pretty cute. Like, I should have done more to this, but I think I just gave up and went to the next page. I wish I would do that more because that would mean more practice for me now. I don't know, I think this was from an anime, or you know, one of those nightcore photos that they add on the YouTube videos. I think that's what this is from. Oh my gosh, this was my life because I would love to draw staffs and draw OCs for them. So she would have this cute staff, and yeah, it's supposed to be her staff, and she was my first OC ever. This was my favorite thing. This is her, but I think I just gave up after seeing that her body proportions were super short. Like, her body is just super tiny, her head's super huge, and her fingers just, yeah, I think I just gave up on her fingers because, like, if it would focus, they're just little lines of her hands. But I think I got a lot better now with my drawings of hands, but I'm still like really bad at it. Okay, there we go. It wouldn't focus. Okay, so I was super obsessed, as I said, with Tokyo Ghoul, and I really loved this design, so I wanted to give my character this design of stitches, but I just stopped liking that because I don't really like red. I'm not a really red person. I like every other color besides red, and that might be controversial, but it's just not for me. Oh god. I started getting into Crayola and all the colorful things, and I was trying to be more artistic instead of just copying people. So there's just a bunch of useless pages of that. I finally used the other side, and I'm kind of glad, but I don't even know what this is. I think it's supposed to be a head and her hair, but there's no neck. And this one, I think I was trying to make her upside down, but her hairline is just, it's just non-existent, you know. I don't even know what this is. I think this is supposed to be like some sort of artistic type of vibe, but it's just giving wasteful. The bodies just keep getting smaller. The head keeps getting bigger and the bodies just keep getting smaller, which is kind of funny, but I really needed to learn anatomy, and I barely started learning anatomy now. Like, I took so long to learn anatomy. This is not that bad. She just missed eyebrows. She needs eyebrows. And her hair, I started doing this little swoopy thing, and I was like, this is innovative. This is something new to me, and I'll keep doing it. And not gonna lie, I still do it, but I do it better now. It's not just a straight hairline, and yeah, still. This whole sketchbook, most of my sketchbooks when I was smaller are just super wasteful. There's like nothing here, and like the smallest painting here or drawing, and I'm kind of sad about that, but you know, we were kids. It didn't matter if we were wasteful. Like, we weren't concerned about that. Another wasteful page. I was trying to be edgy at 11 years old. Wasteful page. Wasteful page. That's it. When I was 11, that's my first sketchbook. I was around, I think 11. Yeah, it's right there. I don't know why I would put that. I would put that in a lot of my sketchbooks. I was 11. I would finish the sketchbooks within a month, and I would still put I was 11 through 11. This was totally copied, and this is when I started getting into charcoal and just a bunch of sketches. I stopped going through pen, I think, or I was just going in through a lot of Sharpies. Oh my gosh, this I think is from My Little Pony. Oh god. I don't know why I keep drawing these girls with these massive boobs, and they don't even back it up by giving them a little 3D-ish here. Everything was just super blocky, but it whatever. This is cute. This is cute because I was 11. Like, let me be cute for a bit. This is adorable, and I just wish that I would draw more landscapes now. I don't draw any backgrounds anymore. Like, all my drawings are just in a void, and that's fine by me. I really do not want to study backgrounds anymore. This this had a grip on me for so long. Even when I got into digital art when I was around 13, I would always redraw her 24/7. I for sure copied this. I don't know why, but anytime I see pen and me drawing without anything weird on it, I'm guessing it's because it was drawn from something else. Like I referenced it from something. Oh god. I was so into Alice in the Wonderland, and so I love the Cheshire Cat and just being super edgy. So it was just a mix of that. And this pose, I swear, I don't know where I found it, but I think I used it like 5,000 times. Oh. The bodies just keep getting smaller. I'm telling you at some point it's just gonna start becoming a stick figure. This, I don't even know if anyone could guess who the fuck this is, but this is supposed to be Karma from Assassination Classroom. It was just embarrassing, but I'm just embarrassed by all my drawings. But his eyes are so close together. I don't know why I couldn't measure them out a little further, but it's not that bad. His head is huge though. I was getting into my feels and making a bunch of these fairy and angel people. It's probably because of an anime that I saw. It was really traumatizing. I don't remember the name of it, but if I do, I'll put it here. But that anime had the wings coming out of her skin, and so I started getting obsessed with angels because of it. I just wasted so much paper. That's so embarrassing. There's so much paper that I use now, and it takes me like a whole year to get through one of these big sketchbooks. I'm guessing I thought this was super amazing and I couldn't draw anything else. Like I probably just drew one eyeball and couldn't reciprocate it over here. Oh my gosh. I started getting into a bunch of mermaid things, and I was just getting into everything because I didn't know the world of anime. So seeing all those things happen and all these new animes I was watching, I was just super obsessed with them. Oh, this was when my brother got into SCPs, I think that's what they're called, and I started getting obsessed over the Plague Doctor because of him. See, I just keep going back to the edginess. Like I could never draw something cute. It always needed to be something like the Cheshire Cat or just cool anime characters, the emo ones. I remember drawing this because my teacher loved Minnie Mouse, and so I wanted to draw an anime character that was Minnie Mouse, but this woman hated me. She was so rude. This was me. I actually dyed my hair like this when I was like 13, and so I guess it came true, but this totally ruined my hair, and I'd never even had bangs like that. My hair was split down the middle too. Like this was not true. I think that was like my dream hair, so I drew myself in quote and gave myself the hair I wanted. Okay, this is kind of cute. This kind of reminds me of the old anime drawings that had really sharp hair and big eyes, but side profile, yeah, that's not it. So with this drawing, I don't know what I was thinking, but it was just a pose from somewhere on Google, and I think I totally messed it up because I was trying to give it a hairstyle. I don't even know if it was supposed to be a dude or a girl, but I think I would draw the guys with boxier eyes while the girls would have cat eyes. Most of the drawings I would make were super unfinished, and it would just be one eye because I would give up after that. I'm still not good at side profiles, which is so horrible, but I'm not this bad anymore. Like if I can get a reference, I can draw a side profile. I love this drawing and I still like it. It's pretty cute, and I wish that I like colored it in. I would never color in these drawings, and I don't get why. Like I would just be like, yep, that's good enough, and then turn the next page. I don't know who this is, but I think she reminded me a lot of Lucy from Fairy Tale, and so I drew her, but this was from a Google picture. I don't know where it was from or what it is, but I thought it was so cute, and I was trying so hard to learn the side profiles of anime characters. And another girl. You guys won't see any guys. Like, if you see a guy, it was probably copied or really badly drawn. What the fuck is this? Okay, so I was getting so into horns, and I'm still really into horns. I think they're so pretty and super beautiful, but I guess I couldn't draw the other side, and I totally understand my 11-year-old self because I still can't do that. See, I started getting creative with covering the eye. Do you see that? That is perfect. But I think I got this reference off of the fact that I was watching Tokyo Ghoul, and so there's just a bunch of eye patches everywhere in this sketchbook, I'm guessing. See, I really love patterns, and I wish I would draw them in pen, because in this pencil, like, you can barely see it, or maybe it is pen. Like, I'm rubbing it right now, and it's just like, it's not going away or anything, so I'm guessing this is just gray pen. Who knows? This is when I start getting into my phase of, I think, YouTubers who were just talking about anime, so there was just a bunch of chibi stuff that I was looking forward to draw. Okay, so I think I'm getting I think I'm getting worse with the body shapes. Everything just keeps getting tighter, and everything just looks so weird. The shoulders are everything to me. I finally started trying to learn anatomy from the hands, and it was not that bad, but I was like, no, I think the fingers are shorter, and they would just keep getting shorter. You could see, I think you can see that. You can see my progress of me trying to make the fingers even shorter and shorter. I think I tried 1, 2, 3, 4 times to do this, and I would never even learn it fully. All I would do is copy what is happening, and I would never understand why they did these type of things. Like, when they would make the curve line, if you hear screaming, it's my brother, because you know how brothers are. They're always screaming. But yeah, I would never understand the methods because I wouldn't process them. I would just copy them and not understand the values of what is happening. Okay, I thought this was pretty cute, and I swear, I don't know how, but now looking back at this, in my last art class final, I drew a bald fairy too. I think I was just really into bald fairies. Again, trying to redraw. I'm guessing this is a redraw because I see here, and I guess I cut my hair. And the titties, of course, they have to be all the way up here. That, bro, what is up? What was up with my 11-year-old self? I don't know what happened there. Okay, I don't know what happened here, where her arm went, where's her jawline, like, oh my gosh, I gave her the worst Karen haircut. That's horrible. Why would I do that to her? And I would just always put them in these shirts because I did not want to make them wrinkly, because I did not know how to do folds, and I was just trying to cut corners, so I would just copy t-shirts. I don't know what happened in this page. It's just a bunch of random things, and I'm guessing, no, I don't know what this is. I think this is just like the angry thing for anime characters. This was so cute. When I remember making this and I was so hyped up, but the more you look at it, the worse it gets. But if you just like squint a little, it does not look that bad. This was for Tokyo Ghoul. I was super obsessed with Tokyo Ghoul, the Seven Deadly Sins, and Magi, so I was just taking a lot of references from those animes, and I used to love Red a lot, and now I just really hate it. I don't know why I would draw the characters like halfway through the page. Like, the page is so long, and of course I had to use only half of it, but whatever. I'm guessing I just never estimated how much I'm gonna use, and I would only use half a page. There's nothing much on here. I think I was just trying to make OCs that had rabbit on them, and it just never worked out for me because what the heck. Okay, this is kind of cute. It just says so big. Again with the side profiles, I don't know why I would make the side profiles so flat, but I'm guessing because a lot of animes are just super cat looking like so side profiles. I don't know what happened here. I think it's just charcoal and my fingers are just getting dirtier by the second. I don't know why I would make squares. I would always make squares and just not fill the whole page. It just sucked. It just sucked, okay? Look, I found a new eye shape. But, oh, I was trying to make her emo, wasn't I? I see that. I see that here. I finally got her to wear pants, but I was trying to make a skirt, of course. Like, that was my first option. I would always make them go into skirts, and I didn't even use any pants or anything. I just drew 2 pieces of chicken legs, and that's it. Like, I'm just roasting myself. Most of this video is just gonna be me roasting my past self. This was cute, but I don't know. I think I drew this in my own brain, and I hope I did because it's adorable and it's very creative, but at the same time it's like mid. So another side profile that wasted a whole page and is just butt cheeks. Like, why didn't I even try to give her hair or just something, some accessory or a neck or something? I don't know. The chest part is not as bad anymore. It's not as bad, and I'm kind of getting there. I'm kind of getting the point that titties aren't up our necks. Oh my gosh, I remember showing this to my parents and my mom just looked at this. She was like, what the fuck? And she was like, why you make her titties so big? I didn't have a response. I didn't know I made them that big. I was like, they just grow like that. They're just that big. Like, haven't you seen the girls with the big titties? And I think that's when she started questioning what I was looking at when it came to anime, you know? This is when I started getting into acrylics and just those YouTube videos that would tell you how to do things like the 5-minute crafts before that was a thing. And you would use the Q-tips and tie them together and you would put paint on them so that you could dab them on there. I don't know what was up with me and tears. I'm guessing it was just because all the anime songs or the Nightcore songs were just so sad and always giving us the worst AMVs. Well, not even the worst. It was just really sad AMVs. I didn't even know the animes, but I would just watch those and get sad. My 11-year-old self would never give a fuck, and I'm glad I never gave a fuck because I would draw stupid things like this and now I could record them. But now, finally, a side part, and no, oh my gosh, my hands are so shaky because how long I'm holding the camera. But I finally made a side part, and yeah, I think it's cute. I think it's really cute, and I finally don't have that emo hair. She finally has both eyes. She looks like a linebacker. She got a back like that. I literally could have made this such a cute drawing, and of course I had to make it emo. I finally have a different pose, which I'm happy because her back's finally turned, but her neck is fucking huge. Or her body's just small. Yeah, her body's just small. Her neck is normal size and her body's just so tiny. This is just like an achievement. I finally started learning hands. Are they good? No, but are they ever gonna be good at the first try? Fuck no. So this was just like a bunch of tests. I really wish I would have drawn more hands instead of just drawing the arms, because that would have given me more space. But I'm betting you I did that on purpose just so I could fill in the whole page without having to draw more hands. I would do that now too. Oh my gosh, I was doing this so I could like customize characters like in those games where you would click stuff and customize them, but I don't know why I would do that. But also it's kind of cute, and I drew my first set of feet. I just never understood this concept. I never understood why they did this. And so I would just draw them pretending like I knew what I was doing, which I didn't, because you can see the faults. You can tell that I wasn't learning anything. I was just drawing them on top of it so that I could say I was learning. This is so cute. I don't know where I found these, but I'm guessing it's just from like the same type of Googling things. I didn't have Pinterest back then, so it was just always Google and YouTube. See, another one. I'm just bashing myself because if you don't know how to do this, why waste your time trying to do this? Like, I was just faking this to pretend that I knew what I was doing, even though nothing else has the stick figure method. This is the day I found out that Sharpie sucks butt cheeks. Do you see this? Sharpie does that to your page. So whenever you try to color in something fully, this will happen. Or I don't know if they changed the recipe of the Sharpie, but this always happened to my pages. This is for sure from a Nightcore video, and it was cute, but it just got ruined. It just got ruined by everything from here. So I think I stopped using Sharpie. I don't know what I used. Oh, look, another Pokemon girl. Look at this. Do you see that? That's kind of cool though. That's kind of cool to see, but it's just not like cute. No drawing here. And of course, I was so obsessed with farms. I'm guessing it was because I was watching My Little Pony and Applejack was my favorite back then, so I would just love the farming aesthetic. This is Gravity Falls. I love this. This is so cute, and I'm still drawing Gravity Falls characters. Like, I love this show, and I wish it would come back as them as teens or them as adults. That would be so cool. But also, like, Disney sucks at bringing actual good shows now. And yeah, that's the end of this one. This one was huge. This one was really big. This video is gonna be so long. Okay, up next were these sketchbooks, and I was super obsessed with these type of sketchbooks. They were from Walmart, but I was like, this is top tier, this is everything. And bro, they were shit. Like, all the pages just sucked, and it's because they're supposed to be sketchbooks. They're supposed to be for sketching only, and I would use them for mixed media and things, so I kind of ruined that myself. Like, I shouldn't have. Oh, I spilled water here. I remember I spilled something on here and it crinkled my pages, and I was super pissed. But I think it rained. I think it rained in my room. Well, not in my room, but outside, and it went through the window, so it ruined all my pages. Welcome unless you're uninvited. I was super edgy, and dude, why would anyone open my sketchbook without being invited? I was so mean to everyone. Like, I understand if I was nice, someone would want to open it, but I was so mean. I thought I was so goofy for that. I think this is from that anime that has vampires. I forgot the name of it, but they had humans locked up and all that, and they were kind of just food bags while the vampires were the ultimate race. What is this? What is this? I don't get why I could never draw a pair of pants that would actually comprehend that there's some sort of fold here. This is when I started putting the dates on here. I think it was my ego building up that I could draw more than one page per day, which props to her because she's gone. I will never draw more than once a week. And this was supposed to be my signature. Why the fuck would that be my signature? And 2017, this was from, I remember this so correctly. I think the song was called Queen of France, and it was on Nightcore, while this was the character, but there was a butterfly right here. I drew an ant. You know why? Because I can't draw butterflies. Yeah, I think my pages did get wet because you can see the date from the other page here. I really love this design. I was super obsessed with it forever ago, and I want to take it back. I might make her into an OC for real. This is really cute. I like the blue. The Cheshire Cat again. Yeah, I was just so obsessed with Alice in the Wonderland, and I was obsessed with the live action specifically, the ones that had Johnny Depp in them. As a kid, I was super obsessed with Johnny Depp. Like, that was my crush. This looks like Twilight Sparkle. But I don't think that's what I was going for. I think I was just like, let me try out the long bangs. I think I used to have these type of bangs as a kid. I used to be obsessed with Prismacolors. Yeah, I think this is what it is, because it's super shiny, and I would draw on the Prismacolor so much that it would make them shiny and unable to color them in anymore. I think you could see the shininess. This is so memorable because she was one of my first digital drawings when I first started, and I used to use an app called Sketch. That was my favorite thing on earth until they discontinued it, but um this was my first anime character that I drew on there. I think I traced her so that I can just color her in because I was drawing on my phone with my finger. Like, I was doing the impossible on the phone. This is when I was starting to get into a lot of romance animes, so I would want to draw these kissing anime characters. I think it was a tutorial on how to draw them interlocking lips, so I'm guessing that's why this looks good. Everything else is like okay, but this is just like really nice. This is so cute. I really do like this, but her eyes are just giving alien, and I don't know why I would make that bun. It was just my favorite thing to do because I did not want to draw hair. I don't know why I was such a hateful for hair, because now I'm so obsessed with hairstyles. Oh yeah, this page got fucked totally. And yeah, I think this was supposed to be my signature. It's on everything. And of course I had to put OC because someone would of course steal my piece of art that is worth millions of dollars. Digitally, I drew her with reddish hair, and I can't unsee it. Like, every time I look at her, I feel like something's missing because she's not colored in. This is totally, I bet you this is traced. Like, well, not traced. I think this is just copied. Because I don't think I could trace on this. This thing is like too heavy. I don't know if I said that. I think I said that. But I think in the tinier sketchbooks, that's when I was trying to impress people. So that's when I started getting into tracing. But during this time, I would never bring this fat ass sketchbook at school. The eyes, at least I'm trying to do something different, but this is just looking like caterpillars, or it looks like his eyebrows. If you cover his eyebrows, they look like he's getting a little angry. Now that I'm seeing it, I'm starting to see, or maybe it was the rust on the window. You know, I can't tell, but yeah, another person holding flowers. I don't know how many times that is. I should have counted. And oh, why was I looking at that when I was like 11? Another one, I wish I kept her as an OC, but I will totally go back and recreate her into my OCs because she is really cute and she's a memory. The eyes are getting worse now. I don't know what is happening. Maybe because I'm focusing on everything else. Again with the circles, like, I feel like I'm a broken record right now because I would just keep drawing the same damn thing. No matter how many times I drew a day, I wouldn't learn anything because the fact is I wasn't teaching myself nothing. I'm guessing is from Noragami, the pink-haired girl. I forgot her name, but she was one of my favorite characters because she was so lighthearted and super cute but still strong. This, I think she was maybe upset about something, maybe a wedding. Everything is just the same, and this is giving me like the biggest lesson of that I should have started learning actual techniques instead of just copying because it really stunted my growth in art. But you know, I had fun with all these things, and I started getting into steampunk. I was obsessed with this because of BioShock. And if you know this game, it had a grip on everyone because how good this, like, the storyline was. Okay, I was trying to be really creative by putting her hair up, and it was like, why didn't I use a reference? I was doing pretty good, but if I used a reference, I'm betting you I could have done 100 times better. Aw, this is cute. This is so cute because this was yeah, see, redraw. I even told myself, and I'm kind of glad I'm taking these notes, weird things, because I can't remember anything about this. You could see the progress, but it's really minimal. I should have done more progress, but this is really cute. I started understanding perspective and seeing that if the tree is bigger than her, then she looks better in that shot. And these are cute. They kind of remind me of Mario Bros. I really did draw the clown girl again, and I drew her fully. I don't know why I drew her in a dress. I would have thought that her thing was a full-on suit, like one of those latex suits, But this is cute. This is my first time drawing a full body drawing. And this is my redraw again, and this is really cute. I really do like this, and now I'm being all cheesy because this is adorable. Like, I'm seeing improvement and it's making me happy. I haven't seen my sketchbooks in so long. Like, I don't really go through them because I was like, that's just a waste of time. Like, why do I need to re-see that? But now looking back at it, it's adorable. Another redraw. I'm guessing it's a redraw because the patch and the other sketchbook had that same eye patch. This was from not a music video. This was from one of those Nightcore music songs that had those really big, beautiful drawings. A penguin with really creepy eyes, but at least I was getting into animals. I love this staff, and I had this white pen that wasn't even like that white. It would dry translucent, but it was really cute and I really liked it. I liked that. I'm guessing this is supposed to be like an anime schoolgirl. I was super obsessed with that because of romance animes. Blank page, not even surprised. Not even surprised. Yeah, it's super dry. I'm guessing it's one of the cheapest watercolors because back then art supplies weren't really that accessible. This is when I got into my Tokyo Ghoul phase. I don't know what happened to me. I was just so emo, and I'm guessing it's because I watched a bunch of emo animes. I know I'm using emo a lot, but it's just a word that I use for sad depressing because that used to be the word to use for this. I know that's not what emo is. I used to be emo. I went through every phase when I was in 8th grade. Why do I always give up? I think this is the biggest problem I have in art, is that I just give up. And now I do this digitally, but no one can see my evidence. You know why? Because I have a delete button. Another Juzuo. Like, he's so cute. He was such a cutie patootie. I remember this because this was supposed to happen to Tinkerbell in one of the movies where she was supposed to get taped up as a fairy, but the little girl, I think, saved her. Okay, so I think it's getting to the end and I'm just giving up because I want to finish the sketchbook. Yup. And the end. Damn. That's some sad thing. Like, just my sketchbooks were so sad. Okay, so this sketchbook is still in 2017. Like, I was just running through sketchbooks and they weren't even good. Like, why did I do this? This was pretty good. I'm starting to like evolve. This is the only good thing that I liked about me running through these sketchbooks, is that you can see every little ounce of improvement of myself, because you can see that I've improved the face shape, the eyes are different, the hairstyle is pretty good, the boobs aren't growing out of her neck, and she just looks pretty nice. Like, I'm proud of myself. 806 from school, you know, when you had to go through middle school and walk through a bunch of classrooms that had a bunch of numbers on them, unless that was just my middle school. The same drawing for the other one, and I still really like this drawing. I wish I drew the hands to see if I improved. Flowers, these are pretty cute. This is not bad. This is not bad. For a dude, it's not bad. This is cute. You know what? I got smarter because I tried to cover it with the hair, but it didn't work out. Hairstyle looks like she just needs to brush her hair. Like, that's so weird. And I would use the pens, the color pencil ones, but they said they were erasable, but they lied. They're fucking liars. Do you see that? Crying girl, because I'm always sad and depressed for some reason. What is this? Yeah, let's just leave it at that. I don't want to talk about it. This girl, she's... Oh, I know why. Danganronpa. Danganronpa? I don't know how to say it, but I watched the third one and it was pretty good. You know, this wasn't even me practicing. This was me, in quote, showing off because I was that good. That's embarrassing. This is just okay. I gave this man some hair on the chin, which now, growing up, I do find this attractive. And I hate that I find it attractive because it's the worst type of guy who has it. I don't know why, but I couldn't understand the concept of hair and where it was flowing. Now I'm really good at it, but oh my gosh, this looks like a turd. I did not even draw a bufanda right. Oh my gosh, I don't know what it's called. This is also one of my digital artworks, and it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. At least I drew a background. Like, I was finally getting creative. This is cute too. I think this is when I started showing off my sketchbook, so I wanted to make it look clean and nice. Her in a dress again. I think she was just trying to like pose and show it off. Okay. It's the same girl. Like, I've drawn her 3 times, same profile. I'm just getting more disappointed. I think someone drew something really shitty on here in middle school, and I was so pissed, and so I just put marker on it because I was like, I am not letting this kid get some fame. That's embarrassing. This was from the show Assassination Classroom, but I was thinking of the music video. Yeah, I think the hand was really good. I think that's what I started with, and I worked my way up because every time I would try to test out something that looked really good, I was like, I need to finish the drawing, and it would just never turn out good because her arm is so long. Like, why didn't I make it shorter? Oh, whatever. I'm just hating on myself. The same girl. Art block. I think I stole this from someone, but I could be wrong. Oh my gosh, I was doing so good, and of course I had to go back to these tiny ass noses. Juzuo. Always drew him like that because I knew how to draw that. Karma. Oh my gosh, his eyes are finally separated. They're not twinning, but it's okay. Her hair is pretty cute. I actually do like the hair. I'm finally learning the gravity of a hairstyle. And another girl. I was trying to get into color pencils because I saw all the like fancy artists using color pencils, but I didn't realize they were Prismacolors. Cute. And I still want to make her my OC. This is adorable. This looks like shit. This looks like crazy bitch. I was super into Future Diary in those times, so there was just a bunch of crazy girls because, you know, I thought that was like a good personality to obtain. Okay, the drawings are just getting smaller. Like, I have to zoom in. Oh, I was so obsessed with dragons at some point, like How to Train Your Dragon and just all those movies that had some sort of fantasy vibe. Him again, just copying. Library books. Oh my gosh, I would give myself reminders because I would take this to school. And the same dress. I'm about to choke my past self. Mr. Squirrel. I might make him a personality because it's kind of cute. This is Mrs. Acorn. That's so cute. I didn't think I could be that creative, but I know that's not that creative, but you know, for my brain it was. Cow. Yeah, it was a unicow with a unibrow, and now it's farting rainbows. This was cute. And this one I started giving up. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with me? I think I was trying. Oh, focus. You know why it's not focusing? Because there's barely anything on there. I think I was trying to draw Mochi. No, not Mochi. I forgot the name of that. Yeah, that's it. And I wrote my name with the worst pen ever, so it's not even that visible. If I lost this, yeah, someone would have burned it. Focus. Okay, so I'm still in 2017. I try to decorate this, but it looks weird. Starting off strong. I really wish I did more with this page, but I knew this was like the best I could do then. Oh my god. That is embarrassing. Bro, that neck is so long. Girl in a cheerleading outfit with the longest torso ever. A guy. I was super obsessed with anime guys, and yeah, why? For me, now that I grow up, they're kind of whack. Well, the old ones, you know, they would make them so skinny. For what? And I was just making a bunch of circles. Bunch of little circles. The first one I did was really good, and then I started making tinier ones and they just started turning into blobs. I can't with these side profiles. Why didn't I learn like 3/4? I actually just realized that I haven't drawn anything that's like a 3/4 point of view. Prismacolors. That's so gross. Why the fuck did the Prismacolor do that? Everyone wants happiness. No one wants pain. But you can't have a rainbow without a little rain, dude. Please tell me if someone else was really obsessed with these dumbass quotes that I found. This is when I started getting Pinterest. Juzo, and look at that. I was getting close to the side profile. I'm telling you, if I would use references, I would get better results. Another girl with these shorts, and why are her shorts sticking to her body? If you guys hear my dogs barking, they're fucking annoying. They bark at anything. If the wind's too loud, they'll bark at it. This was so cute. My mom bought me this coloring book where it was just a bunch of anime girls, and I was just super obsessed with it because the artist was just so good at drawing these girls. I missed this page by accident. Yeah, you missed a lot of pages. I'm guessing they're breaking up. Who knows? They're floating heads. Bad hairstyle all over again. God, I'm gonna get pissed off. I'm guessing I drew her like this because I used to watch Soul Eater a lot, and Maka had really cute pigtails, and of course I had to draw them perfectly like hers. No. Volleyball. I was really into volleyball. I got into it because of Haikyuu, even though I'd never watched that anime, and please don't unsubscribe because I said that, but I just never gave a fuck about watching the anime because I was never into sports when it comes to watching them. I like doing them. I was super obsessed with Space Buns back then, and I'll show you more of when I get into watercolor, but she just pops up everywhere. Oh, my OC just keeps coming back, and I never named her. Also, if you guys want to see me redraw some of these, please let me know because I am so down to draw some of these again. You could tell I gave up on her legs, so I just kind of cut them off and put a line there and called it a day. But that's okay. I'm just gonna move on because it's such a weird quote. Yeah. The quotes are just getting over excessive. I started deciding that I could draw beanies, and they look like a lump. Her again. Now she has a scar on her stomach. I don't think I saw that in the first one, so I'm guessing that's new. Eyeballs. I was trying that method where you separate them, but I'm betting you that I did that after I drew the eyes because they're not even symmetrical. Whatever. Oh my gosh, why did I draw the palm so big and like the finger so small? Like, look at the difference. Do you see that? I don't know why I did that. I always thought that like hands were super short, like the fingers. I was drawing this like thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna be so cool if I make her eyeball look like the world. This is when, what is this, 2017? Yeah, this is when all the aesthetics of checkered stuff was coming into full. And yeah, this is just ugly. I'm still obsessed with this haircut. Mermaid! She's kind of cute. This is cute, but not that cute. Again with this haircut, but now her hair is just like, yeah. It's just the same pages, I swear. I'm about to burn these books and only keep like 2. I swear you don't need this many. Yeah. I want to keep all of this OCs because I wanna bring her back. This was me attempting something and I finally see something new. I still do this. I still mess up like that. I fix it though. I fix it now, but I still do that the first time. I don't know why, but like when you see a thumb, I just wanted to shoot all the way back instead of, I don't know why I do that. Okay, I was getting there. Do you see that? I was trying my best. I was trying to think so hard on why the side profiles never look good, and it's because the nose. And I was getting there. I was finally doing something with it. A hammer, or what is it? An axe, but it's double. I forgot what they're called. Same face. Bunny. This was from, I'm guessing, BioShock, and that's it. Oh my gosh, I'm hoping the next sketchbook is from 2018 because I'm getting tired of this year. Okay, so I had another sketchbook that was 2017 and I refused to look at it. You know why? Because I skimmed through it and it's the same damn thing. So guess what? I'm skipping to 2018 because that's the next sketchbook and it's Mario Bros theme. This is when I first started to do stickers on stuff, and I never liked doing that because I just did not give a fuck about the cover. Okay, so I started 2018 and ended in a month. So I'm hoping this is a good sketchbook because it took me a month to make it instead of like 3 weeks or 2 weeks. Another bun. I used to love drawing flowers like this because I finally started understanding the concept of things going more far back when they're out of when they're more behind the flower. Yeah, I don't know art terms, so don't get me on that. Dragon or maybe some sort of dragon. It looks really weird. I don't know if you guys know this artist, but he was such a good artist. I think it was a guy. This dragon or whatever this was, I copied it off of Google. I don't know what it was, but I thought it was really cool and I started getting back into black and white, of course. I used to love not even the horoscopes, but I didn't know that was a thing. I thought Fairy Tale made that up. So when I went to search up these horoscopes, I would search up what they were, and I started finding these characteristics and I was just so obsessed because they were on Pinterest and all the art stuff just had me. This is from Magi. If you guys don't know this show or this anime, you guys need to watch it. It's one of the best animes I've ever watched and it kind of reminds me a lot of Hunter x Hunter, where we're kind of looking through the eyes of someone new. Juzuo, I started getting into watercolor. They were cheap watercolors, but like that was just the top tier thing for me because I could finally use watercolor. That's all I wanted to do. This is weird. Is she floating upwards? I think she's going to heaven. Okay, another one of her. I just always loved to redraw her. I think she was just my obsession, probably because she reminded me of Juzuo. You know, I used to hate pancakes a lot because they were super dry. Oh, the eyes. I was gonna say another one, but her eyes are really cute. Like, I actually finally did something with them. An ice cream. What is this? Oh, I think this was Alice in the... No. It's just... I'm guessing it's just something. Something. The world. This was cute. I used to love to draw the earth like this because when you use watercolor, everything just kind of blends in together. Ooh, I'm getting into watercolor. This is so cute. I really love when I was into watercolor because I would just kind of copy the Pinterest references, but they would never turn out the same way, so it was kind of in my style. Can we just skip all my rambling in these sketchbooks because they're fucking horrible. They're embarrassing. Okay. A turtle with a hat. I was putting grass. Why didn't I leave that? I guess it just looked like shit. Watermelon. I love watermelon. Just a normal girl. But we are getting better at skirts. The knees. She finally has knees. Her arm. Oh my gosh, this pose used to be everyone's favorite, but I just could never do it right. Another flower. There was a girl named Melanie and we were really good friends and I think I had a crush on her when I was little, and so I was just really happy to be around her, but I don't think I ever saw her again after middle school. I remember drawing this for my teacher because she wanted a tattoo just like this, and I wanted to give her a drawing that embodied what she wanted as a tattoo. Like I thought that was a big deal that she wanted a tattoo like this, but I just wanted to give her a drawing like that. I didn't expect her to actually get it. I don't know if she got it or what. This is cute. This was the most complicated eye. That's why I left it at the end, and that's kind of cute. That's kind of funny. But the first eyes, the eyes aren't that bad. I don't know why I decided to draw the eyes and not even sketch them out first. I could have done so much with that. I don't know. I'm just talking to myself like how I would change if I was in that grade again or that age. I would have changed this by that, you know? Everyone has seen this. Like, everyone who's obsessed with art has probably seen like this watercolor dress where they would add water to this whole thing, which I didn't know, and they would add drops of color on it, and it would seep through all the way down like a dress. And it was cute, and I attempted it, and I think it's pretty cute. Look, I actually did the hair correctly. I don't understand why I can't get the concept when I'm drawing anime characters. Oh my gosh, this is when I was starting to draw noses, and I wanted to do high detail, but it just doesn't make sense if everything else is like super cartoony while the nose is just like super detailed. It just doesn't look right. I redrew her. I think I redrew her digitally too, and I want to redraw her again because this is cute, and I refused to make the hair this color. The other color was cuter, the magenta. I really like the concept of space buns with having space hair color, so blues, pinks, and purples. A butterfly with... This was actually really cute. I don't know if I used a reference. Yeah, I think I used a reference for the butterfly, but the flower looks pretty simple, so... This kind of looks like the Addams Family, you know, that one show. Another butterfly. I don't know why I was obsessed with butterflies, because I'm actually scared of them, because you know that one SpongeBob episode actually scarred me. Side profile is doing a lot better. Finally got an ear in, and yeah, it's not looking that bad. Another leaf. I don't know why I was obsessed with leaves, but yeah, that is just how it is. This is another skirt. This was when I was starting to attempt like looking into more fashion stuff. I was never really creative when it came to clothes, but now it's coming easier to my head. Mario Bros. I love Mario, like, God. I was so obsessed with the games, and I could probably do speed runs on that because I've just played it so much. Finally, a different hand pose, and I finally like studied something, but it looks like the fingers are trying to do the splits. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. 2018. Finally in another era of my life. I'm really hoping this next sketchbook is a lot better because I really remember this a lot, like me sticking these on, because these were from my birthday party. I had a Tokyo Ghoul birthday party when I'm guessing I was like 11, 12, maybe 13. I don't remember the age. But I had a Tokyo Ghoul party, and these were on my cake. I think they were on the cupcakes as little stands. Started this after my birthday, well, a month after my birthday. So I think I kept them because I was like, I don't want to throw them away. I was a hoarder. Okay. This is getting cuter. You see the improvement. You see that I'm working harder on the page. I know it's a little blank, but at least I'm working a little harder. This is so adorable. I think I saw it on Pinterest. This is when I was starting to get inspo. I was getting inspo on a lot of things on Pinterest, and it was just making me happy to see that a website can actually do that for me. Another BioShock drawing. I think I found it on Google because I don't think Pinterest really had that much BioShock. This, when it was Tokyo Ghoul, I drew this without doing it with pencil or anything, so I was super proud of this. And then this happened, the hands, and then she just looks dead inside, which in the anime she just looks cool. I was trying to draw a gun because yeah, America. BioShock, another BioShock, I'm guessing. Side profile. I don't know why I was obsessed with side profiles. A front view. I haven't seen a side view, and well, besides the Tokyo Ghoul one, but her face, I started getting into these noses, the ones that are just two little dots instead of one line. Another quote. Another gun. I was trying to draw another gun. Why not? And drawing these little quotes that are supposed to make you better. Yeah, drawing guns and doing that. Oh my gosh. I don't know how many guns you're gonna see in this book. I think this is supposed to be an avocado, but I don't know why it's oh, I guess it was supposed to be like that shape, but it just looks like two circles. I was getting there, and then I gave up. A flower, but I was just I think I love to keep going, and then I kept going, and then I fucked up. Do you see that? Oh, this is so bad. It just kept getting worse, I'm guessing, because I was using pen, so I was like, I just need to fix it. I need to fix it, and it just kept getting darker and worse. Harley Quinn, I'm guessing, and the worst nose ever. That shit looks like a piece of toast, a bread, a loaf, a piece of loaf. No, it's a loaf. It's not a piece. A dog, because as a kid, I never really liked cats because I was allergic to them. So I was just really depressed. Now I'm not allergic, and now I have a cat. So pretty happy about that. Same girl. Couldn't use my imagination. Oh my gosh, she has 3 piercings. No? Oh, she has. Yeah, she does. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. This is when I was starting to get into piercings, and now I'm really obsessed with piercings. Please. Thank you. Aw, this is adorable. I hope I made that for real. I loved this octopus. I think I was watching Octonauts, and so I was just obsessed with the octopus that was super fancy. This is when I started getting into Instagram. You know those Instagram girls that would always take pictures, and they were super photogenic, and I was like, I need to draw one like that. It didn't look good. This one is pretty good. It's just, it looks like her hand's floating with the purse, but you know, I was getting better with the poses, and I was actually learning from human life instead of anime. That's one of the things I would say is, like, don't start with anime. You should start with anatomy and face structures before you even get into anime, because it will set you back so long because you don't understand the concept of bodies and face shapes. Koro sensei, I used to love his little personality charts. He was cute. This is adorable. I'm just rating my drawings. Okay. This is getting too much. I could have done all of this in 1 page. A butterfly that looks like a blunt. This looks like a 3rd grader drew it. I was like in 6th grade. Or 5th. Who knows? The noses. Why? I think that's the reason why I was obsessed with side profiles, is because I could draw the nose. But that's it. Everything else is non-existent. Oh my gosh, this blank page. I had such high hopes for this sketchbook. It was going so well. Oh, Juzuo, when he started becoming more emo because the dude died, the one that he felt like a father figure. It was so sad. I was bawling my eyes out. I'm just, this is the end of my sketchbooks. I swear. It's like me giving up. This is me giving up. I don't even know if I'm about to cut this all out, or I'm gonna speed this up so you can see how stupid I was. Oh, I make myself mad. God. It was so cute. This sketchbook was so cute. I'm about to recreate this for my other sketchbooks, the ones that I'm still drawing, and I'm gonna make sure to draw on every single fucking page ever. Oh my gosh, these finally we're getting to these sketchbooks, and I think I stopped drawing and then I started drawing again, and I was getting really obsessed with acrylics. So there's just a bunch of non-existent like improvement, because there's so many paintings I used to paint, and there were so many loose pages that I would draw on, and I would draw on homework. So this is when like my sketchbooks I think started getting better. Maybe I'm hyping myself up. I haven't even opened it. It was just my start of making pages actually look good. And I wanted to impress my art teacher because she was one of my favorites, and she's the one that actually got me into art. Okay, so 2018 still, and it's cute but useless. Oh, the pages are so bad. There we go. Okay, this is cute. I copied it, but at least you can tell I can copy. A dragon eye. See, obsessed with the dragons, but if I saw one in real life, I would cry. Oh my gosh, what happened here? I remember drawing this, and first month of 7th grade. God, I remember that. That was so sad. I remember this, and it was sad because we're getting into quarantine. Pastel. And I think I used my teacher's oil pastels because I was always in the art room. Why wouldn't I be? My art teacher was so good. Okay, this is how you do quotes. This is how you do quotes. If I want to do quotes, why the fuck didn't I make them a little cute background? I started getting into pencils, like the color pencils that it was like a really thick color pencil and it had a rainbow in it, and so I was just drawing with it. If you guys want to see my paintings, you can tell me, but they're really packed away, so you guys can tell me and I will try to find them. A bun. See, I'm starting to get there. You see that? You see that work? And the nose is not doing that good, but I thought this was like, this was amazing. This was the world. Oh, is this supposed to be me? That is not my nose. Oh my gosh, this dress. I remember this dress being like my obsession. I don't know where it's from. If someone could tell me. But it's probably from a Disney show. Because of Disney XD and all that stuff. This was cute. I think I was starting to get into henna and... Oh no! The eyes are getting bigger, but they look horrible. More sadness. I thought I was over it. I thought I was over this. Mike Wazowski, where's your eyeball going? Okay. I'm just getting more depressed. Why? Yo. You see that? That looks amazing. That looks amazing. Why the fuck don't I try this hard in the other sketchbooks? If I tried this hard in the other sketchbooks, I wouldn't have been in the situation I was in the other ones. Oh my gosh. Side profile is getting better. And yeah, this is cute. Okay. I was getting into like that e-girl phase because if you know, TikTok started after Musical.ly and I was already into Musical.ly. So when people started getting into TikTok, the algorithm started showing a lot more grungy people instead of these like white girls. So yeah, this is cute. See, if I work hard, it'll look good. I was trying to be edgy and I hate the smell of weed. I genuinely hate weed so much, and my school, my high school, my middle school always smelled like weed and it always pissed me off. Why the fuck would I need to be cool like this? Like, this shit is not cool. It's ass. And every time I would walk into the bathroom, my sweater will always smell like weed. It was so annoying. Mid. Worse. I ripped the page. Eyeball. Oh my gosh. This is what Botox looks like. And this is when I started getting obsessed with big lips, thick eyebrows, and just like the Tumblr posts. This looks like the Fortnite skin. I'm actually having so much fun with this because I haven't seen these drawings in so long. Please. There we go. I had this really weird pen that was really watery, so I would draw and smear it, and I started getting obsessed over that because I could use a grayscale without having any other thing on me. So in classes I would only use this pen because I could hide the sketchbook faster. High as fuck without ever trying weed ever. I think the page ripped because I could feel it being really flimsy. Okay, next. 6. This looks like Vi, like from Arcane, but I didn't know her back then. I was only obsessed with Jinx. What is that? Whatever. Red pen. I hate red pens. Now, I used to like red pens, I can see that. I used to like doing these like little mindless doodles, and they were super fun to do. Why? Oh, that's it. The end. My sketchbook was always messy. And I think, oh, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Yeah, once I started painting the sketchbooks, they all just get fucked, but it was so cute, and and I really liked it. I wish I did it this way. So I'm hoping this sketchbook is more promising, because I swear every sketchbook is back to back to back. So like, when am I gonna get improvement? It just looks like it's slowly escalating upwards. I think this is when I went to Universal. This was the only time I was like happy, because on my birthday we went to Universal and I got to see all the Harry Potter stuff, and I was super obsessed with that back then. I was obsessed with drawing eyes, of course. Ooh, we're getting some personality in there. You see that? I finally understood that you have to cut off the bangs, and the bun in the back is a different section of the hair. This was so cool. I think I drew this from an actual bird reference, because I finally did something. And 13 was always my favorite number, and so yeah. I know people say it's bad luck, but it's my favorite number, and it'll always be my favorite number. I love gradients so much, and now I hate them because how much I painted them. I love the purple, the blue, and the pink all the time. Like, that was my favorite combination. I think even my background is kind of like that. This was kind of cute. I started getting into a bunch of mixed media, so this is when I started getting obsessed over just mixing everything. Nothing, of course. This is okay. Another flower. This one was really cute because I actually put effort on it. Oh my gosh, I had this paint, the green. You can't see it because the lights are super bright, but they're kind of glow in the dark. I don't know if you can see it if I cover it. Oh my gosh, this is my era. This is cute. This is watercolor, but this is my era of just painting backgrounds and not adding anything to them. It was just me wanting to obsess over the colors, but whatever. This was cute, but then I decided to make her titties look like water, like liquid. I loved this pen, and I loved drawing girls like this because the era of the side parts were so in, and chokers were in, and big lips and thick eyebrows. I had thick eyebrows and big lips, so I was so happy knowing that I can at least have that. This was so cool. I wish I did more of this because I used the Prismacolor so that I could draw over the pages. This is kind of ugly. This is cute, but it's useless. This is when I started getting into these pens that had red lead on them, and they had all the colors, but I was really obsessed with this red lead because one of the girls had it in my school. I decided to go buy me some, and then I never used them. I only used them when my friend had them because that's how it be. Oh, this is when I started using them. I was obsessed for like a few days, and then I stopped using them, but this is when I was using them. They're not like colored pencils. They're a lot smoother. So I was having the time of my life, but also they're not as pigmented. So they kind of, please. They're kind of more focused on being erasable, which they were. I didn't understand the concept of like backgrounds and landscapes. So wait. Maybe I did, because I had the imagination of something going in and not being able to see it outside of the world, so it would be like going inside a portal. When the mustaches were a thing, I was so obsessed with that. Like mustaches on everything, on pets, on animals, on everything. Is that a furry? Is that a furry? I was starting to get the concept, but at the same time I wasn't learning anything because I was getting used to it. So I just started drawing heads instead of learning things, and that kind of sucks because I should have learned more. This was cool. I would hold two pencils up with different colors to make it look 3D, which I found fun, but also I didn't have enough control. He's kind of cute. He's kind of cute. I was getting there. Look, you see that? It's like I knew what I was doing here, and then I slowly start learning a little more, and then I get scared, so I stop drawing it, but I'm getting there. I don't know what happened to her hair. It looks really bad from the back, and this used to be popular, okay? This used to be something that a lot of people would do, and I'm sorry that the drawings are sideways, but you're not missing anything because they're kind of mid. What is this? You guys see that? Like, I guess it's a storyline that maybe my own head forgot about. And then I start getting lazy because I'm getting to the end, of course. Oh. Death. And I think I just gave up. Oh, yep, I did. Yup. Yup. Oh my gosh. My jaw's dropped. This is my 2019 sketchbook, and I'm surprised because it says here 9/21/19. So I'm guessing the other sketchbooks are lost, or I drew it in different pages, and I don't know where those sketchbooks are, but we're gonna see more improvement knowing that there's a whole gap, like a whole gap of like 6 months of me not doing a sketchbook. I'm guessing this was copied because everything is too perfect and I don't be drawing like that. I finally changed my thing to BC because that's my first and last name. Everyone says before Christ because, you know, how kids are. I was getting into a bunch of these doodles because on Pinterest it was starting to get like over flooded with all these doodles and cool things, and on TikTok they were also obsessed with these type of little cute drawings. This is when I started getting more into the actual traditional art, so I was trying my hardest to start learning values and all those things, and yeah, my fingers look broken, but at least I'm trying. Oh, I was obsessed with the middle nose ring, and I don't even like it on myself. I just like it on other people. Shrooms hit different as the person who's never done drugs. You know, everyone at my school thought I did drugs, but I never touched them because I was more into not tripping out. I was into self-control. What the fuck? This is cool, but what the fuck? This is my favorite one. I think I did them with Sharpie. Yep. She looks demented. This was pretty. What the fuck? I did that. This is so cute. I used to draw eyeballs, but I was just really obsessed with drawing them with colors. And this is when I started getting obsessed with coloring stuff in. I really love this. And this is what I'm talking about, the shininess. Like, everything started becoming really shiny, and I couldn't work on it because it just wouldn't let me color on top of it. This was cute. I don't know why I drew this upside down. I think I just had my sketchbook upside down and I just didn't give a fuck. Okay. The necks are getting thicker, but the faces are getting like smaller, and I'm still too scared to draw the full body. I was just such a pussy. This is so cute, and I am in love with this. Do you see this? Like, I'm actually being successful at art. Again with weed. I'm gonna... Why? This is when I started getting obsessed with doodling on the whole page, and if you see my latest sketchbook, this is all I do on my sketchbook, and I think it's really cute, but I was so depressed. Like, why? Well, not why, but you know, this is weird. Why would I always scribble it? I don't understand why. Like, I might as well just rip the page out. I don't even draw on the other side, so it didn't even matter. I was just being dramatic. This wasn't that bad. This was bad. This wasn't that bad. Okay. At least I was learning something. Like, I was finally understanding that if I learned this, I would get something. What is this? The boomers thing. Do you guys remember that on TikTok? My sketchbook's getting worse and worse, but like, at least I'm using both pages. Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I literally said that. The fuck? Can't draw no more. And then a middle finger. This was cool. And then I didn't finish it. This is when I stopped finishing sketchbooks. Like, and I mean by not finishing is just never doing them and just only practicing. Oh my gosh, why am I drawing in like pen for the outline? I mean, for the skeleton of the drawing. I started doing the circle, the chin thing, as if it was working. Like, I would still place the chin wherever the fuck I wanted. Santa? Cupcake. Whatever that is. Got lazy. Yeah, we can tell. I'll pay you 20 bucks to probably do my homework. I was such a lazy person. This sketchbook was from Five Below when Five Below started opening, and it was, I never used it, and then I started using it in 2019. So starting off strong. Horns. I really love horns, like I said. And the ears. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with elf ears type of thing. And even on Roblox, my avatar has elf ears. Okay, it's giving Midsummer. If you haven't watched that movie, please watch it. I miss these dresses where you would show the belly. I don't know why, but I always wanted one. But also they're out of style. This is when I started drawing in pen, but like I was understanding that people could have different faces. And of course, the space buns. That girl's like, where's Waldor? Where's Waldor? This was one of my outfits, and it was, I would wear these fishnet tank tops with bra and really baggy jeans, or tight / baggy jeans. Another gun, Sagittarius. I remember drawing this. Don't you guys remember seeing this sort of drawing in one of my first sketchbooks, but as Bulbasaur? Oh, I used the acrylic, I mean not the acrylic, the alcohol markers. This was when I was super obsessed with a YouTuber called Bailey J, and she would use alcohol markers. They're not for me, but she does such amazing work with them. They kind of look good from the back. Okay, this was when I was getting more into my own art style. I was trying my best, but it just kept changing. Her again. She's an Easter egg. I really do like her character, so for sure going back to my videos and taking inspo. See, I like doing this video because I can take inspo from myself, and I can look through these sketchbooks without having to bring out the whole pack of them. This was an art assignment, and as you could see, giraffes because of Juzuo. This was supposed to be me as a middle schooler, and it was an art project, so it was me when I was younger and as a baby, as small, and my forehead is not that fat. I don't know why I drew like that. I was super obsessed with piercings during this time because it was starting to become like TikTok and e-girls and all that stuff, so I started really liking the piercing idea, but I never got face piercing. This is when we were doing dot work in my honors art class, and so we were doing this type of thing, and yeah, I got bored of it. This is just a bunch of random people. The guy doesn't look that bad. Usually the guy is the one I mess up on. This is kind of cute. Hairstyle is kind of cute. Eyeball, the same. This is cute. This is when I started seeing a bunch of TikTokers draw, and they would have a bunch of vibrant things while their drawing is super black and white. I was trying to do that sting method, and it was starting to work out. I was starting to connect the dots on how it was supposed to be actually used, but I also did not comprehend like the leg length and all that, so I kind of put 2 circles here because I was like, I don't know where this goes, so I'm just gonna draw it how I see it, but then I messed up because I did that. She's kind of cute. I finally changed the eye shape, and everything's starting to look more cohesive. I don't know what happened there. Bunny girl. This was when I was starting to see a lot more sexualized anime characters, and I was like, I gotta do that. No, you don't. Okay. I was 15 doing that. Okay. And this is when quarantine started happening. I remember because I was like, this is me sitting by my window, and yeah, I was like, these 2 weeks are gonna be so chill. I can draw forever. Those 2 weeks ended up as 2 years. Kind of cute. I finally was understanding that pages aren't endless and I should draw on all of them. Why did I give up so fast? I don't understand why I gave up so fast. This is cute. I don't know where this is from, but I've seen it. I was trying to do the grid method, but the grid method The grid method doesn't even help you when it comes to knowing your shapes because you're just drawing what you see in every single cube. So I wouldn't recommend it, but to myself, not to anyone else. This is cute. Oh, cute and snatched. Empty page. Why? No way. Yo. If I would show my face, they would be shocked. Okay, next sketchbook is just so pretty. And I think the other sketchbook was after this one. I think it was during quarantine, and this one is from school, from middle school. And so it was before we went into quarantine. I think the other one, I was just drawing it in between all of these, and I just never finished it. So I think it's in between all of these. Let me check. Nah, because this says 2020, and the other one said 2019. I think I got the dates wrong, or I just drew in it afterwards. I think that's what it was. This is really cute, but I referenced it heavily on something, and I don't remember what it was from. I was just obsessed with red. Now I fucking hate red. This was so cute, and I love ghosts. And look how cute that is. I think I referenced it from something. I don't remember if it was in a drawing or it was someone dressing up like that, because during Halloween I saw a bunch of these ghost costumes. Clown makeup. I'm still obsessed with clowns. That's really pretty. I started getting that movement on her shoulders. This is cute. This is my acrylic markers too. Eyeball flower. Hanako. Oh my gosh, the new season coming out. I'm so obsessed with it, but like I'm waiting because I am not waiting for the next episode to come out. Felipe. Like all my frogs, I have a bunch of squishmallows and most of them are frogs, and so I call them Felipe, Philip, Filipina. Like all of them kind of just called Philip in a different name. That face is not that bad. I don't know who I was drawing, but that did not look bad. I should have kept going. This was my favorite drawing ever. I was like, I did something here. No rib cage, no nothing. This girl's so snatched that she can't even breathe. This was one of my characters because I started getting obsessed with the thought of having a magical school. Cute. This was cute. It was okay. I think I was trying to draw more backgrounds and then gave up. These type of dresses were the thing, and I don't know why I gave her those M or W boobs. Okay, we're getting back into the I know how to draw and I don't need to draw. What the fuck is this? This should look like piss. I hope it's not. And that's it. Oh my gosh, why do I do that? This was another 2020 sketchbook, and I did this all the opposite way because I'm a lefty. So every time I'm doing this, it's crushing my fucking hand. So I started doing my sketchbooks left-handed, and I was like, that looks so ugly in the next sketchbook, but whatever. This was start 1/5/2020, almost when quarantine started to happen. Oh wait, no, quarantine was happening, I think. I was super obsessed with blocking in with colors. Like I just wanted to color in things, but not fully because I was a lazy bitch. This looks like something else. That's cute. I really loved the messy buns, even though now I hate them. I thought this was acrylic, oil pastel, but now this is paint. And I don't know why I did it on a grayscale and did it the worst way possible. I think the other one was younger, the other sketchbook, because this one is looking like I fucked up with my anatomy a lot more. Oh my gosh, why do I do this? I just have nothing in these sketchbooks. I swear to you, my new sketchbooks are so much better. Oh, that side profile, that looks kind of cute. What the heck? This is cute. Wow. Hope. Ugly. This was cute. What the fuck was I doing? I just scribbled it. flowers, flowers, person. This is cool. I like this. Of course I had to add her butt cheeks. I'm telling you, this shit looks cute. It would have been called Ghosted, and it would have had a bunch of ghosts in it. It would have been super cute, but it just never made it through. This is so cute, but I already drawn so many angels. I don't get why. Jalen. That's not even how you spell that girl's name. Something's wrong here. I think not enough collarbone, you know? Everything is upside down and all over, so don't mind that. I just have to spin it around town. These sketchbooks are getting faster and faster because there's less and less progress. What is this? I like this. This is cute. And another person. This is cute. Why didn't I study backgrounds more? You know, if I studied more backgrounds, I wouldn't be in this dilemma that I don't know how to draw any sort of background. So that's really on me for fucking up that. Oh shit. These are the answers for some middle school things. Why were they related to World War II? Joseph Stallion. Ugh, I hated doing those assignments. Oh, some of these drawings are not mine because people would just take my sketchbook and draw it. Look at this, bro. I don't know who drew what, but I think this was like my friend group at the time. And yeah, I think I just passed around my sketchbook through lunchtime. The Kermit with the hearts, like people would paint them on shorts. I missed that. I did that. But yeah, that's the end of this one. Okay, so this is my last sketchbook that I'm gonna show. This sketchbook is from all my high school years, and I didn't really draw a lot, but there's just a bunch of fun doodles and different things on here. Nothing is organized, so like everything is just however I wanted to draw it. I could draw in the middle, I can draw in the back, so everything is everywhere. And I never finished this sketchbook. I just kept drawing on it until high school ended, and then I stopped drawing on it and started my other sketchbook. Okay, so that's a picture of me and my pink chair. I'm just obsessed with pink now. This was a drawing that I did my first year of high school, and it was in my photography class. I was just having a lot of fun drawing because we didn't really do much of photography. It was kind of boring in there, and I really didn't care about it. I was just there to do the assignments and not do more than what it is. Oh, and I forgot to add, this is a sketchbook from someone who had it before me. So I bought it off a yard sale, and I will be pointing out what was hers, because I think it's a girl, because it just feels girl coded. So this is hers. I glued something, so I glued myself on there, so you can't really see what she wrote. I don't even know what she wrote. It was in graffiti. This is part of hers. Like, if you see it, you can tell that it's just different pens, but this is all hers, not this. But yeah, and I just decided to finish it with some more doodles because I was like, I don't want to paint over it, but I also don't want to leave the page blank, so I just kept it like that. This was really, well, it's not that recent. It was like 5 months ago, but I drew her with the acrylic markers, the grabby ones, and she was really cute. I really loved her. She looks so cute, and I want to make her an OC. I always say that, but then I never do anything with them. And just a sticker with a little chibi person. The guy, Prismo. I was about to say the guy from Adventure Time, but I think his name's Prismo, if I'm correct. This, me, my nickname is Bill for some people because Belinda is super long when you want to just say something quick. And so yeah, this is my friend, and she won me this many times against me in Uno. This is really cute. I painted this from another sketchbook, and then I glued it on here because that sketchbook is so tiny that I don't really like drawing on there, but also I like to add it on to these little pages if I do like the drawings. This is all her writing. I think she had like a test or something. It was just a bunch of doodles. I really love to draw on pen without any sort of thinking of, oh, I'm gonna mess it up, because at this point of time, I was being such a perfectionist to the point where I just never drew. So instead of trying to be a perfectionist, I decided to just draw on with pen. This guy, I just drew him. He kind of looks like Squidward and SpongeBob mixed together. This is my favorite page ever, and it's because it's one of my recent pages. So I was drawing her first, then I drew her, and I was like, dude, these girls can be friends. But I didn't know how to draw a face on her, so I just kind of covered it up and decided not to draw a face on her and just leave her blushing. But I decided to draw her down here, and I think they look so cute together. They feel like strawberry girls. And this phone actually does flip open, and Jake is in there. He's a strawberry. If you remember that one Adventure Time episode where he's trying to kill Marceline. This is really cute. It was a drawing of my hand, and I just decided to add a bunch of, skeleton, a skeleton to the hand, and I just decided to paint her nails. This was just a random drawing of watercolor because I was just testing them out and seeing if I really like my art style in watercolor. This was my persona before, like, I changed everything to pink, and I thought this was really cute, but also I just don't like red, so it was giving me a hard time to just keep drawing her. But I really do like her character design, and so I might keep her as an OC. This was such a favorite of mine because I did watercolor on her face and painted her with acrylic, and it just looked really good to me. Everything else is just a bunch of weird stuff and doodles, and I hope I don't have to block almost everything out because I just love to put cuss words in here, and also I just love to draw naked bodies. Okay, a lot of people would just draw on my sketchbook, and I can't remember who would draw these type of things, but the car one is kind of cute. This was so pretty, and I love her, and I wish I would draw more in pencil now, but I kind of stay away from pencil because in this book I wanted to be able to be tossed around without it getting smudged, so I kind of stay away from pencil, but I'll one day find a way around it. I think if I add water to it as a seal, it will stop it from moving because I've done that before watercolor. Juzuo, I ripped the manga pages from the Tokyo Ghoul Re because I did not like the Tokyo Ghoul Re. I liked the first Tokyo Ghoul, and everything else out of that is just non-existent to me. I just cut her out of one of my pages because I wanted more stuff on here and I was just drawing everywhere else. This is one of the people in my classroom, and he was really good at drawing, and he was really good, and I never talked to him again. He drew on my sketchbook, and that's pretty much it. I was drawing, okay, don't mind the face, but I was drawing these bees that would give strawberry honey, you know? So I was thinking that in a different world, we would get honey from different type of plants instead of pollen. I don't know. I thought it was cute, but I never finished the concept. This was one of my favorite drawings because I did it all in one sitting, and this is when I started thinking about that tattoo specifically. This girl, I forgot her name, but she's from One Piece, and she's one of my favorite characters. I swear she's everyone's favorite character. That's super girly. The only good drawing from here is this ghost drawing, and I drew that all in one sitting, so I was super proud of it. Nothing here, just practice drawings that really sucked. I wanted to draw them as a couple, but like that, it's just like, it's so over and done with, like her being super fiery and him being the nerd, you know, like it's just over and done with. This is cute though. This was cute. I really liked this drawing, and I think I drew it digitally too when I was starting to get into it a lot. This was my favorite drawing ever, and I hated the fact that I fucked up everything else besides like her, sort of. But I fucked up everything else, and I really wish I covered everything besides her. This was so cute. My mom made this. I didn't really draw in high school that much because I was drawing on papers, and if teachers saw me with my sketchbook, they would beat my ass. He was so attractive, and I really loved this. I wish that this could be like knitted with the eyeball, you know, with the eyeball blinking. but I was like, I want to draw abs. I want to finally like know the male body. That's like the only time I ever tried doing that, but yeah, I tried really hard. I really loved this. It has really good textures and it was just really good. I really liked this drawing and I ripped it because of course I did. This was hers. She is amazing. I don't know what she was doing, but I'm guessing she was a graffiti artist. She did everything besides me just coloring it in with pink and blue. And this kind of looked like a fish, so I just drew a little like doodle here, like I drew a face on it because I was like, it kind of looks like a fish. And I don't know why, but I feel like I don't own this sketchbook. I feel like it's hers too, so I kind of don't try to mess with her drawings too much. I found this really cute because I found out that I could actually just glue stuff in here and it would look beautiful. So I started cutting stuff from my sketchbook, and this is from the times that I try to practice, and I really love her facial expressions. This is when I started falling in love with having different hairstyles and eye shapes, and so I was just having a bunch of fun with this. This was like almost at the end of graduating, so cute. Do you see her face? This was during winter time. I remember I was watching Silent Hill during this time, and it was so much fun because me and my mom were just binge watching horror movies during winter because what else are you supposed to do? We watched winter movies too, but it's so cool watching horror movies during the winter because you're not as scared, you know? This is the first drawing I ever did with the grabby markers, or the grabby acrylic markers, or paint pens probably. And so he was just really cute to draw, but BMO, I glued BMO here, he's glued on, and the fruits are glued on too, but I just did not know what to do with them, so I just cut them out and just glued them on there because these were like my test things, and I thought they looked pretty cute. Spider-Man frog, never did that. My brother gave me that idea and I was like, bro, you should tell me what to draw. And he said Spider-Man frog, and I never did that, but I wish I did. That would have been so cool. This was from probably like my start of my freshman year. Why do I draw so many peepees? What is it? Just a bunch of people drawing on my stuff. Usually at the end of the school year, I was so tired and we would just draw on it. Spiderweb, I was like, this spider web was so pretty and I didn't want to ruin it, but I did. So this was my piano class. I had my phone. I was super bored and I drew the two people in the front. I was just bored as fuck. And then I became a TA after this because I would just skip this class to go to my other teacher's class, and he was like, do you want to be a TA instead? And I was like, fuck yeah. I never finished this, but this was going well. Okay, so this was my friend's drawings, and we were challenging each other during lunchtime to draw different things, to see who was better at drawing them. So this was my side. This was so ugly. And this was her side. So you guys can comment to tell me who was better at drawing them. I'll let you look at them for a few seconds. But yeah, oh my gosh, I think we're drawing a camel and then the bell rang. Who drew that? I wish I put names on them, but I was like, I'll remember you. No, the fuck I didn't. This was so cute. I was drawing this in my second year of high school, and then I fucked up with the legs. Like, why did I put them so far away from her? They should have, like, I could have measured it. I could have done this and knew this was the middle, but no, I fucked up with that. Oh, this was so cute. You can see the days there, but me and my mom were drawing these. This is my brother's, but this was mine, and we all decided to draw a different Sanrio character, and this was my mom's, and this was my brother's, and we put the dates. He did it the second day because I was just bringing around my sketchbook around the house. Yeah. Bro, I was trying to draw new cats. Like, I was trying to draw cats because I don't know how to draw animals at all. And so I was like, I need to get this done because there's no way I can only draw humans and little doodles. So I was trying to draw cats, but you can tell they're just not going well because I'm trying to draw them like anime characters. Like, I need to get away from that and start drawing more realism so that I can comprehend why a cat's built like a cat. This was cute. This is when I started learning the concept of bodies, and I could just draw them in one sitting, but it's still not good. She's just a skinny girl. This was my Spanish class thing, and I had to draw a bunch of things and then put a story in Spanish. That shit was so fun, and I wish I kept it because it was so cute, and she really loved it. She kept it, but I really wanted it back because I made them like fight against each other, and then they made up. It was a cute story, okay? It was a cute story. Oh my gosh, this was in my art class. Oh, so I took art my last year because art is such a competitive class to get. So I never got art 1, 2. Because all the seniors would take art 1, 2. So the people who wanted art 1, 2 couldn't get it, and I could never get honors because you needed to take art 1, 2 before you took honors. So even if I showed my portfolio, they said that I couldn't take art 1, 2. I mean, I couldn't take art 3, 4 or honors or anything like that. So I was like, okay, whatever. And so I got art 1, 2, and I was having the blast. I was having a blast. I mean, I was having so much fun just doodling and drawing and doing these little cute artworks that art 1, 2 does. This was okay, but I wish I finished it. Like, it was a good spread legs and leaned back, and I didn't finish it. This was my favorite page ever. Every single day that I was bored, I would add something to it. And this is Jake. Jake's eyes from Adventure Time, and this is Finn. I would doodle Finn a lot, and I like Finn's backpack, so everything's Adventure Time. Look at that. These are cute. These were cute. I did them in sophomore year. I was always drawing sophomore year because I was like, my grades don't matter. Guess what? They do. That was cute. I think this was my 3rd year. This was okay. The cat. I didn't even see the cat. I drew this a bit ago because I saw a Pinterest post like this where the guy is sitting in a trash can, and I was like, I want to draw that. Let me hold it with this hand now. Okay, come on now. Okay, that is the last page. Well, not the last page. Okay, so this page was really significant to me. This was one of my crushes back in like sophomore year when I broke up with my ex, and then I started talking to him, and I was like, I'm gonna draw you because you're really cute. And then I drew in his favorite color, and then I drew that. But this page is one of my favorites. Like, this is whatever because I don't really care about purple, but this page was really significant to me because of the colors and just the different mix-ups, and so I thought it was cute, and just a Gon and Killua sticker. Since it bled through, I drew a different type of person here. I just drew a girl. Green. Okay, this was from the girl. The name is me, but this was from the girl, and I put green because I was like, I can match her energy. I can draw like that. No, the fuck I can't. I don't know how she draws like that. It's just like her pen flows with it. My friend tried to draw on here. Oh my gosh. I have to cover this, but you can kind of tell what it is. But my friend put, will you be... Oh my gosh. She put, will you be my Valentine? Circle 1. Yeah. People in my school were super unhinged, and I really enjoyed it because it was just funny and entertaining, and nothing was ever boring. This was me because the person who had this, there was actually, I just remember there's 3 owners. There was the first owner who was just a kid on this sketchbook talking about their life issues, and the other one was that other person. And you can tell because this person writes like this, and she wrote this like cute thing, and I really didn't touch this page too much. The only thing I actually put here is the pancake and the little, the quack and the 3 ghosts, but everything else is her, and it's absolutely beautiful. And every time I would open the sketchbook, I would just open to this page because it was just really pretty. I started doodling like this. This was like my sophomore year. I started going backwards on my pages, and so there was just no order that I had for my sketchbooks. And yeah, that's about it for this sketchbook. It was just a bunch of my life things, and it's really thick from the first parts because I started trying to finish it, but with all the assignments I had at school, I just couldn't focus on it since it was my last year, and I had to lock in because I knew I couldn't like fail anything. So yeah, but it was fun. This is basically the embodiment of public schools. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I wish I took more Polaroids and glued them on here. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I know this was a really long video. I just really enjoyed looking through my sketchbooks. I did though cut this video, and it was 4 hours long without any cuts, so I just try to minimize it to 2 hours.